Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, September 5th, 2017. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, the 79th Tennessee Walking Horse World Grand Championship concluded Saturday night in Shelbyville, and we'll show you video of the winner. The Fly Arts Center has a new play opening this weekend, and we'll talk with wrestling legend Jimmy Valiant. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do, you know.
Everyday miracles at Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Jen's Black Maverick walked away with the World Grand Championship in the Age Stallion class Saturday night at the 79th Annual Tennessee Walking Horse World Grand Championship in Shelbyville. He was trained and ridden by Bill Calloway of Shelbyville and owned by Keith and Lorraine Rosberry of Bell Buckle.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 7 riders in this class, only one of them has ever won this title before. So tonight's winner will be claiming their very first World Grand Championship win. To your left, it's entry number 900, Jen's Black Maverick. Bill Calloway makes the championship ride under the celebration spotlight tonight for Keith and Lorraine Rosberry of Bell Buckle, Tennessee. Bill Calloway and Jen's Black Maverick. That for Bill Calloway, this is a dream come true. Riding into the winner's circle and under the spotlight as our World Grand Champions. Bill, congratulations on a great championship ride tonight.
The 79th World Grand Championship was an enormous success, boasting 1,774 entries and drawing over 100,000 fans over the course of the 10-day event. That's the highest number of entries reported in the last 5 years. Let's watch some of the other World Grand Champions.
Usually we take the back of it and go home.
Godfather by Ultra Copy and Courtney Luttrell for Alex Luttrell, your owner amateur show pleasure World Grand Champion once again.
Courtney Luttrell makes the winning ride for Alex Luttrell of Alberton, Kentucky. Godfather by Ultra Copy.
It's amazing how that horse keeps doing what he's doing.
And still riding down victory lane and the 5-time World Grand Champion. Back to a flat walk, the American Patriot.
There she is, the American Patriot and Lilybeth Harble.
This is the first
owner amateur youth Baron Gilden 12-17 winner.
American Patriot. The team has had wins this year at the Money Tree Classic, the Corner Full Lines Club Show, as well as winning their first ever World Championship on Saturday night in the novice youth 12 to 17-year-old mares and geldings class. They came to the celebration of novice, and tonight they earn a World Grand Championship title. It's the American Patriot and Lilybeth Harble making their very first World Grand Championship ride tonight. Our 12 to 17-year-old winners, it's the American Patriot. Lilybeth Harble is the owner and rider from Holly Springs, Mississippi.
I was so tickled for her. She was beside herself, happy as could be. Great night at the celebration, Jimmy, and right there it is, Uptight Jose, owner amateur 5-year-old world grand champion with Lily Waits Mobley in the saddle.
Mobley and Uptight Jose. under the spotlight here on Friday night, our owner amateur 5-year-old world grand champions. If you look at the top of all 5 judges' cards, you'll find the number 180.
Lily White has got married.
Yes, she has.
I think we remember her when she was just a child as well.
Hey, we've watched a lot of these young people grow up in the walking horse industry, Jimmy. The Derrickson twins.
Absolutely, yeah.
They was cheerleaders when we first interviewed them.
Yeah.
Now both of them married, and I believe one of them, Kimberly Count Walden, owner Kimberly Count Walden, owner amateur Western Country Pleasure winner. I was happy for her. She was lit up like a Christmas tree in the warm-up ring in there. She was just tickled to death.
The Belfast Lions Club and Tweeba Horse Show. Kimberly Walden of Shelbyville is the
That's what I say, is celebrations where dreams come true, and for some they get shattered. But the fact is, if you're in the top 10 at the celebration, you're doing good because you're in there with the best. And last night, Diamond at the Ritz, by far the best.
We'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6.
Keith Barnett here with the Russell Barnett Automotive family. Over 75% of car shoppers today use the internet to search for their new or pre-owned vehicle. That's why the RussellBarnett.com website is so versatile, where you can check it anytime, all the time, online. You can search through our new and pre-owned inventory by make, model, mileage, or price. We can value your trade-in and get you pre-approved for financing before you even walk in the door. So check out RussellBarnett.com, and remember, why buy anywhere else?
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Welcome back. The Fly Arts Center has a new play opening this weekend. Peggy Burton spoke with Brandon Taylor, director of the play.
I'm on the set with Brandon Taylor from the Fly Arts Center in Shelbyville, and thank you very much for coming. It's good to see you again.
Oh, good to see you.
And we were just talking about the Writers' Workshop.
Yeah, the Playwright Festival
that went really well.
It did.
I'm so glad.
We had a group of playwrights come down from New York, and they just hosted a week-long workshop festival at the Fly, and there were classes available. Classes were during the day, and there were staged readings at night. Stage readings of original works. It was really fun.
If I'd have been 20 years younger and had a little more energy, I would have come and done it myself, because it really sounded exciting, and I'm thrilled that somebody has done that. And I hope you all will do it again. And you got a big play coming up, September.
We do. A big play.
A Doll's House.
A Doll's House.
I wish I knew more about that one. I actually don't know that play.
Oh, I would say it's a classic because that's what I've been taught in school.
Yeah.
To say that this play is a classic, but when you watch it, when you read it, when you see it, and hopefully y'all will come see it, you'll see that it's a classic for a reason. It's about this woman, Nora. She's married to a very prestigious bank president, but as the play goes on, she starts to realize that she has always had her identity in him. She's never been her own person.
I see.
So she comes to the decision, and I'm not going to spoil anything.
Don't spoil it, yeah.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but she comes to a decision that she has to face, and it's her decision has rocked audiences since 1879.
It's vaguely in the back of my mind, but I have forgotten it. So what an opportunity! How big a cast is this?
Well, it's a small cast. It's actually only five main players, and then 3 others, and a few children. So
this is one of those plays you walk away from with the conversations in your head, and you want to discuss it and get into the depth of it, because you can't just sit there unaware. You've got to get involved.
Mm-hmm.
September 8th through the 16th at 7 p. Wait. 8 and 16 at 7 p.m.
I know September 8th and 9th.
Oh, okay. Am I reading this wrong?
Yeah, no, you're reading it right. We just didn't put everything on there.
Okay.
It's okay. September 8th and 9th at 7 o'clock. That's a Friday and Saturday.
That's 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks?
Yeah, and then the next week will be the 15th, 16th, and 17th with the Friday and Saturday at 7 o'clock, and then a 2 o'clock matinee on Sunday.
Do y'all usually do your plays at 7?
We usually do. Yes,
do you find that a better time? We've been knocking that around at the Civic Center, and I was just wondering.
It's just
because a lot of people like to come on earlier, and so 7 o'clock is a good time, and then 2 p.m. matinee. And how many people can y'all seat?
Oh, we can seat 108. 108.
I think the beauty of that is you don't really need a reserved seat. All the seats are good.
Right.
And so. Is it reserved seats, though?
You can, and you can go online. There's the website right there, flyartcenter.tix.com.
Yeah.
You can reserve your seat there. However, we're running a special promotion also.
Oh, good.
If you mention that you saw this segment on Just Plain Living, when you come to the door, you can have 2 free tickets.
That is awesome.
2 free tickets for you and a friend to the first weekend. That's September 8th or 9th.
That's a clever thing to do, yeah.
Trying to bring in some people.
Well, and encouraging people to watch our show.
Yeah, so you can come, John can come,
sure.
Anybody can come.
And it opens on the 8th, 7 o'clock, 2 acts, I assume.
3 acts, actually.
3 acts,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, now it is a longer show. It's about 2.5 hours.
Okay.
But that includes the 15-minute intermission that we're going to have.
So 5 people, and what are the ages of the people in this? Who are they? I mean, tell me if you can remember their names.
Oh, I can. I'm directing it, yeah.
Well, sure, you ought to know.
And you actually know some of them, Amanda and Morgan Underwood.
Wonderful.
Amanda is playing Nora. She's the lead actress. She's the lead character. And Morgan is actually playing her husband, Torvald.
Yeah.
So they're playing together, and they're, 40s, 30s, somewhere in there. Then we have Linda Wyant and Martin Jones. And Martin Jones was actually in 1776, I believe.
Of course.
Yeah.
Martin was terrific as the courier, I think, or whatever he played.
Yeah.
He developed this wonderful character. He's a real unique actor.
You thought he was good in 1776.
He's going to be great in this.
Wait till you see him in this, because he plays the villain. He plays the bad guy, and just the way he plays.
I'm sure he's good.
His stage presence is awesome.
And so the 5th person?
The 5th person is Corey Flippo, and he's playing Dr. Rank. And Dr. Rank's presence in the story is a little strange, but you'll just have to come see and find out.
It sounds like some really intriguing characters, and I know that all of these people are great actors.
Oh, they are.
And so that makes for a wonderful evening. And if it's 3 acts, 7 o'clock, it's over by 10, maybe 9:30.
Yeah, we're shooting for 9:30.
9:30.
Yeah,
and let's just go ahead and tell people what it costs.
Sure. Yeah. If you don't mention Just Plain Living, it'll cost you about $13.50 for a center section seat and $11.50 for a side section seat.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
That's a real good deal.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after these messages.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. John Gray spoke with wrestling legend and Tullahoma native Jimmy Valiant at the Sunshine Shop in Tullahoma last Thursday.
We're down at the Sunshine Shop with wrestling legend Jimmy Valiant and his manager, Sergeant Joe here, Captain Joe. And of course, this lovely lady right here is my buddy down here at the Sunshine Shop. Maria keeps me in tomatoes and cucumbers all year long.
I was born right here at Tullahoma, 1942, you know, and my father were Fannings, and my mother they were Lowhorns, and man, every time I come home, it's such a welcome. My Uncle David just left, and he's 98 years old. Uncle David Lowhorn, and my sister Christine and Louise, and of course all my cousins and aunts and uncles, and you name it, man. And, you know, my whole family's here, and this is my roots, you know. And I was just 2 years old, and my father, I was a fifth child, and I got 4 older sisters, and my father in 1944 moved up north, like so many southern hard-working men, you know, to raise their family. We came off a farm, and we went far north as we can in Indiana. Hammond, Indiana, we're right on Lake Michigan. You could be downtown loop of Chicago, John, in just 30 minutes, and it was just something. Man, I was the only Indiana boy, a Hoosier, you know. I was the only Indiana boy raised 3 times on cornbread and biscuits up there in Indiana, man, up north. But yeah. Hey, I'm Southern born, Southern bred, and when I die, I'll be Southern dead, man. Hey, my roots is right here, and I just appreciate Troy and Marie at the Sunshine Shop, John, you know, to offer to come back, and what we're doing is promoting. I'm gonna be at the Gypsy Joe Arena along with Captain Joe. We're gonna wrestle. I'm still lacing the boots up. I'm 75 years old. God's been so good to me, and I'm gonna wrestle with my boy Boogie Boy and the Boogie Woogie Man, and we're gonna rock and roll with. Woo, bless you, Boogie Woogie Man, feel good. I tell my people, all my brothers and sisters, don't you dare miss this one, man. We're gonna be falling, squalling, climb the wall. Old time Jubilee, and this is gonna flow like wine.
Yeah. All right, now, what got you into the wrestling arena and into the ring originally anyway? How did you get interested in this?
Yeah, you know, how I got interested in pro wrestling, I wanted to build my body. You know, my father worked at Ford Motor as a millwright, and I said, Dad, how do they do this? How do you do these muscles? I was only 12 years old, and my dad said, we got some big ball bearings at work, and I'm gonna weld a handle on. And before, there was no gyms then, you know, there's no bodybuilding magazines, there was no health food stores, you know, or whatever, and I didn't know how to do this, you know. So between me and my father, my daddy, you know, we figured it out, and I started training, working out. I lifted the day he brought it home, Johnny, I weighed it, and it weighed 17 pounds, and I did it every way I could till my muscles burned. And just before I went to bed, I jumped down, I did 25 push-ups, and I jump in bed, and I just go to sleep, and I just dream about, you know, big muscles and wrestling and whatever I wanted to dream about, man. And you know, everything's a dream. Hey, you dream, and you work hard towards your goal, you know, and it'll come true. I'm not that big bone. Right now I'm real lean, you know. I weigh what I did in high school, you know, but I did it purposely. There was no wrestling school. I got a wrestling school now, you know, in Charlottesville, Virginia for 25 years with my lovely wife Angel, and we train these kids. Now I already lived my life out. Now we make these kids' dream come true by coming to the camp, and we help these kids, you know. Yeah. But there was none there. But you had to take, the old timer had to take you under their wings and put you there and bring you along, and you would actually learn on the job training. You would learn how to do this on the job. So it was a complete different world, and you know. And here's what I want to say, John. If you were a wise guy, you know, you thought you knew it all. You was real oh man, this wrestling is nothing to it, brother. Man, they'd break your arm. I'm telling you, these were tough guys. They had the big necks, the big cauliflower ears. This is a real deal. This is in the '60s, man. You know. And brother, hey, you'd be right out that door. They wouldn't give you a chance. It hurt you. I'm telling you, you know, if you didn't be go and really want it, and they see you're sincere, you know, and you're one of them, you know. You got to fit in, and hey, you'd be running down that alley, man, like a scalded dog with that tail between your legs.
Jimmy Valiant, thank you, brother.
I love you,
Welcome
Johnny.
to Tullahoma. Captain
Yes,
Joe.
sir. Yes, sir. God bless
Good
you.
luck to both of you.
Come to the Sunshine Shop, best deals in town.
You've got it.
Woo, Woo!
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up in a moment.
Have you ever been involved in one of these? And you need one of these? Then look no further than the Russell Barnett Certified Collision Center. With a state-of-the-art facility, aluminum capabilities, lifetime paint guarantee, Russell Barnett Auto Rental, claims assistance from start to finish. We are here to serve you. So stop by and let us show you why we are #1, the Russell Barnett Certified Collision Center.
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family, caring for your family since 1932.
Welcome back. Philip Scoggins traveled to Nashville on Sunday to bring us some music from Nashville's final day of the Live on the Green Music Festival. This is the group Shell performing their song Lost at Sea.
Love like a music box, lost at sea. Sing sweet melodies, both wild and free. Hear the waves come, they'll take me far away. Love the world will take and love the world will love.
And don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include representatives from the area's upcoming Alzheimer's Walk who will invite you to come out and support a good cause. Pat Welsh will have video from where he recently was honored by the National Wrestling Foundation. All that and more on this week's Living.
And stay with us. We'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
The Russell Barnett Automotive family has launched its new Owner Advantage program. It starts as simple as your first year's maintenance is included with the purchase. We have 1 year, 3 year, 5 year plans available. Car detailing, car rental, collision repair. Stop by one of our 5 locations and let one of our certified sales staff tell you all about it. The Russell Barnett Automotive Family Advantage program. And remember, my question is, why buy anywhere else?
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1954 at 102 degrees. The record low was in 1997 at 46 degrees. Average high on this day is 88 and the average low is 63. Cloudy with a slight chance of showers in the forecast for tonight with a low of around 56. Mostly sunny weather expected on Wednesday with a high of 74 and a low of 51. And mostly sunny weather again in the forecast for Thursday with a high of 73 and a low of 52. And that's our newsletter report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great evening.